Welcome back. The Public Enterprises Minister Pravin Gordhan describes his appearance at Parliament's Standing Committee on Public Accounts as constructive. He shed light on the allegations by the former Eskom CEO André, who says there's been intense corruption at the embattled utility. Athi Mtongana spoke to Gordhan shortly after today's events.
That marks the end of the meeting between the Minister of Public Enterprises, Pravin Gordhan, and the Standing Committee on Public Accounts. Let's get a few words as the Minister rushes out of the meeting. Just your views, Minister, insofar as your engagement with Scopa and obviously the corruption that has been much spoken about at Eskom and, of course, the allegations by Mr. Ruyter.
No, it was a very constructive engagement, and one where we've reached a better understanding that corruption was not discovered by Mr. Ruyter. He's been there for some time. Secondly, that corruption at Eskom harms all of us because it also affects the way load shedding is happening today and will continue to happen until we get adequate energy. And thirdly, that all of us as South Africans need to work together to identify the corrupt people and to deal with them in a way in which they leave Eskom alone. Because that utility provides us with the electricity that every house needs, every person, student needs, and every business needs. And every investor in this country needs as well. One hopes that the message is beginning to go through, that corruption is bad for our lives. We might have some people who become very rich very quickly, but that doesn't mean that all of us benefit from that. So we will continue with this process. We will continue with strengthening Eskom. We will continue to identify people who are corrupt in and outside of Eskom and do our best to make sure that Eskom gets enough plants moving and working so that we can reduce load shedding for a start until we can remove it completely. Thank you.
Thank you so much, the Minister of Public Enterprises. I would have loved to indulge him in more questions, but he is rushing, and of course we'll play you all the inserts from the engagement that he had from this morning until this afternoon with the Standing Committee on Public Accounts. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Athi Mtongana in Parliament.